Casey, your mask is slipping and you're proving my exact point. The second time he did it yesterday's episode, now he did it today's episode, where Casey makes like this little offhand comment that is showing some of like the resentment that he has underneath. Like yesterday when he said, I've been nothing but kind to you, to Anaya, right? Like about her and like wondering why she's flipping out when I've been nothing but kind to you. Don't you ever in your fucking life throw in my face what you did to me. I'm not a fucking charity case, which I think is the whole point with Anaya. It's like, I'm not your charity case. You being nice to me isn't you doing me a fucking favor. I wasn't under the impression that you were being nice to me because that's just who you were as a person. But now it turns out when it's convenient, you're throwing it out, talking about I've been nothing but nice to you. How dare you have an attitude? Excuse me? My pussy is not court mandated community service. Get the fuck up out of here. Also, speaking of coochie, them not messing around even though they've been together since night one. It's like we had conversation last year where y'all kept being like, it's because, black people don't do shit like that on TV, da 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 da. And it's like, not having sex okay, but like not messing around at all. I saw this conversation last year and I was like, I don't know. Maybe it's different because I am just like a really physical person, and like when I like somebody, especially at the beginning, like I'm on his body. You know what I mean? Like that's my favorite part is when you first get together, you can't keep your hands off of each other. Like I love that so much. So to me, when I see couples on this show kind of have this thing where like they're having like intimacy issues or issues with like physical things, I'm just like, it's because you're not compatible and you're trying to force it. That's why. I'm saying like every single night Anaya rolls over and goes to sleep and they do absolutely nothing. And again, it's not that I'm expecting that she has to, but I'm just saying the fact that you don't want to and you're under the saying like, oh, it's because I like to take things super slow. You're trying to force yourself to like him and you don't actually really like him. On top of that, I would add that him bringing it up and when he had that chat with Corbin, which by the way, Casey and Corbin, don't ever have a conversation with the two of you again. I hated the tone of that conversation. I hated the energy. I hated the wording. I hated every single second of it. You two are not to be left alone together ever again. Don't talk to each other again. But him bringing it up to Corbin and kind of like throwing shade about it and being like, God, she still hasn't let me touch her, blah, 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 makes me feel like, again, you two just are not compatible. Because if she wants to take it super slow and it's like, I don't want to do anything until we leave the island, I don't want to do that here, right? He would be, if he liked her enough, he would be like, yeah, sure, that makes sense to me. It's like he would not be complaining about it at all. Instead, it feels like he's bidding his time until he gets what he's earned, what he deserves. So again, it goes back to my thing where it just feels like why does this feel, Casey, like you're putting in volunteer hours? Why does it feel like you're working so hard? I don't like that. Community is a whore. Compliment. Love it. Love to see. I'm saying kindred spirits. Love that. But I will say is that Bryce is such a stick in the mud. He is so motherfucking judgmental. And every time anybody says something or anybody does something, here come Grandma Bryce with her nose up in the air being like, So how the fuck y'all keep trying to convince me that him and Trinity are a good pair is beyond me. She is a free spirit. She is a paper bag flying through the wind. And Bryce is uptight and judgmental. Why do you want to cage a free bird? Why are y'all wishing that on her? This is Kenzie and Corbin of it all. Kenzie, it's like, do you think that you're on My Super Sweet 16? This is your special episode. This entire show is about you. And every single person in this character is a supporting character in your story. Earlier in the season, when everybody had their torches out for Melanie was a devil and needed to be burned at the stake, right? Part of it was because she was hypocritical, because she had rules for everybody else that she was not following. Kenzie, you got mad as fuck when Corbin asked Melanie for a kiss, and she said no out of respect to you, and then had a conversation with you, but here you are kissing Corbin behind her back. And kissing him because you already had connection with him is like, whatever to me. Like, I don't care. I mean, personally, I wouldn't give a fuck about any of it. But I think the interesting part to me is where she's catching an attitude with Corbin for being considerate of Melanie. And being like, well, since it seems like you want to explore that, just go be with her and leave me the fuck alone. Like, you're not coupled up with somebody else and also kissing the person you're coupled up with. And had the nerve to tell Jen that Melanie is just making it difficult for everybody in the house because she can't decide if she's going to talk to Corbin or not. Melanie didn't even do anything this entire episode. Yet she's the problem. She's making it difficult for everybody in the house and not you, who has two options and want both options to be open and available to you. Caleb, I was trying to root for you, not with Kenzie, but with somebody else because I thought you were super hot. But let me say something. This episode you kept saying, I don't care because I'm Kenzie's type and Corbin isn't. And I kept being like, it's a little bit racist. It feels a little bit racist. I'm sorry. There's the underlines and the tones underneath that feel racial to me. They are pulling Melanie after 2 days of ignoring her and Melanie's still showing kindness towards him. You are a sweet girl. I'm not gonna hold you. When he was like, I miss your voice, and she's like, you hear me? She's like, I'm here being loud as fuck. And then he was like, but you're not being loud as fuck towards me? Ugh, it did move me a little bit. I was like, this motherfucker. God damn it. I'm still praying to God that Melanie's man is not inevitable yet, and Melanie is gonna hold strong and be like, hey, you made your choice to be with Soul. Be with her. Don't let your man turn you into his side chick. Speaking of side chick, when Soul was like, I just feel it in my spirit, like I just feel so calm with Sincere. I don't mean to, I want to be sensitive to people's religion, but like I really will say you need to connect with whatever spirits, ancestors, gods, or whatever it is that you believe in, and really do a tune up and check to make sure that you guys are connected. Because if your spirits, your religion is telling you that you feel calm with Sincere, I worry about it. Jen, being the only real bitch in the house, turning around and telling her, hey, I can't help but notice how fast Sincere switched up on Melanie, and I would hate to see him do it to you. Thank you, Jen, for the only girl with common sense. I'll say the good thing is the little moment where the girls are watching all the guys work out. I will say the show's kind of entertaining when all the girls are getting along. When the girls, that's why I said the show would be so powerful. All the girls just stuck together. When the girls are getting along, it actually is kind of fun. But besides that, still hate every couple. I still not a single buzzy moment. And the fact that Corbin and Kenzie are the ones that have, to me, have the most chemistry really makes me want to throw myself out of a window. It's like, if somebody doesn't do something to stop Kenzie and Corbin, we are so close to having another Jalen slash Jaden in the world. That's enough.